Just as the man was about to put a ring on his fiancée, tragedy struck. A car came speeding toward them. His fiancée died on the spot. Just as the man wanted to follow her into death, he unexpectedly crossed into a parallel world and awakened a mysterious system. The system told him that if he did 100 things for a woman, his fiancée in the real world could be brought back to life. From that moment on, he silently stayed by that woman's side for 3 whole years. In those 3 years, he completed 99 tasks for her. Just as the final task was within reach, the woman suddenly asked him to donate a kidney to her first love. She said if he agreed, she would marry him. What she didn't know was that 3 years ago, he had already donated a kidney to save her from a car crash. He only had 1 kidney left. If he donated again, it would mean certain death. But to complete the mission, he agreed to her request. She was thrilled by his answer and rushed off to her first love's birthday party. Without noticing, he ran to catch up without even wearing shoes. At that moment, he was bleeding heavily and extremely weak, but under pressure from her best friend, the woman left without looking back. After she left, her best friend brought him a suit and forced him to go to the party to shield her first love from drinking. When the man arrived at the party, he saw the woman intimately embracing her first love. She even spent a fortune to buy him a ring. Everyone looked at her first love with admiration, while the man stood unnoticed like thin air. Someone raised a glass to toast the first love. The woman immediately blocked it for him. Only then did the best friend remember the man and told him to drink the wine for her first love. But she didn't know. The doctor had warned him repeatedly never to drink alcohol after the kidney donation. Yet to see his fiancée again, he endured the weakness and drank it all. But instead of gratitude, the first love stuffed the ring into his hand and threw it into the pool on purpose. When the woman saw this, she ordered the man to dive in and get it back. Without hesitation, he jumped into the freezing water. The woman only cared about the ring, completely ignoring the man, because that ring was said to bring good luck to the first love's surgery. The man finally found the ring, but the woman snatched it and gave it to her first love. Without even glancing at him, the soaking wet man walked away silently and went to change in the bathroom. Coincidentally, the first love also walked in. He bragged to his friend that he was never sick, and the woman was still doing everything for him. The man heard everything and recorded the entire conversation. When he got home, he told the woman that her first love was faking it, but she didn't believe him at all, and even accused him of causing drama. She asked the housekeeper to bring cold medicine. The man thought she finally cared about him, but she was still worried about her first love. Utterly disappointed, he returned to his room and wrote down all 100 things he had done for her in 3 years. He put together all the evidence in diaries and gave it to her as a birthday gift. He was ready to leave, but she only reminded him that the donation agreement was signed and told him not to back out of the surgery next week. On the day of the surgery, his physical condition was unqualified. The doctor advised against the operation, but the woman blamed him instead, saying he knew about the surgery yet didn't take care of himself. She forced him to stay in the hospital for recovery and didn't let him leave her sight. He returned to the ward feeling dejected and took out a photo of his fiancée. The only thing keeping him going was the hope of reviving her. Suddenly, the woman's first love barged in.